Welcome in to this edition of Off the Front Porch, the podcast exploring the Southern experience. I'm Tony Ballman, and once again, we are on the highways and byways of the American South. And this week, our journeys bring us to the capital city of South Carolina, my home state, Columbia, South Carolina. And we are hanging out in the shadow of the Colonial Life Arena, home of, well, the USC Gamecocks women's basketball program, well, men's basketball program too, and here for the Garnet and Black Spring Fest. And tonight at the, this is last Saturday night, you're listening to this a week from, a week from when this is happening, but we are here about to see Darius Rucker in concert here at the Colonial Life Arena, a product of USC, a product of the Gamecocks experience, and we're here to celebrate all things Gamecock at the Garnet and Black Fest. And I am hanging out with a buddy of mine, a fellow that I have known for quite a long time. He's a former band director at Strom Thurmond High School, a product of Midland Valley High School, and I'm talking with my buddy Van Clark, who is actually the human daddy of this guy. That is Sir Big Spur. Sir Big Spur is the live mascot for the USC Gamecocks, and that is Van's lovely wife, Beth, right there, who is also one of the parents of Sir Big Spur. And they are out here today as a part of Garnet and Black Fest, the celebration of all things Gamecocks. Van, come on up here, my buddy, and boy, this is just a fun time to be a Gamecock today, is it?
Oh, yeah. It absolutely. Yeah, buddy.
Yeah. All right. Now let's talk a little bit. I mean, you are by your nature, by your training, by everything that most people, at least back home, know you for, a musician and a band director and things like that. I need to get a sense of how you became the guardian of Sir Big Spur.
Well, actually, it came by going to seeing a family member, actually in Trenton. So, and Ron and Mary, who started this program, Ron leased my uncle's peach packing shed as a fabrication shop. I did not know this, but actually went to see them, and they told me that they were looking for some help. So Beth and I had just retired from educating folk. And so we actually offered that, you know, we have some time, we'd be glad to help. So we started helping. And then 2020, the COVID bomb and all that stuff, whatever that was, happened. And they asked us to take it over from that point, basically. So
you basically, at that point, you became the full-time guardian of Sir Big Spur.
That is correct.
Yeah. All right, now, tell me a little bit about the history of this magnificent animal, because it is it's several generations, right?
Yeah, this is Sir Big Spur number 7, and he's actually 5 years old. His birthday was April 4th, just a few days ago. We celebrated at the baseball game, as a matter of fact. So, so he's been the mascot. He's been Sir Big Spur 7 for 4 years. So he's done every event. And he's the only bird, he's the mascot. We don't use others. We do have some of his sons that are there, but we keep them for backups just in case something were to happen to him. He wasn't feeling rosy one day or something, but we've been good so far with him. So, yeah, we have, he's an Old English black-breasted red is his breed, and has to be that specific breed.
It has to be that
specific. Game birds are fighting birds. So he's an Old English black-breasted red fighting gamecock is what he is, yeah.
So now let's talk a little bit about the day-to-day of being the guardian of Sir Big Spur. Now, folks can't really see it. I'll get a shot of this on the B-roll and maybe include it in the video, but this fella travels around, and when he is out like an event like this, he is sitting on his own miniature version of the cockabooses that are out at Williams-Brice Stadium.
That is correct. Yeah. He's had, this is the actual third roost roller, if you want to call it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So we can transport him around. So basically, what we do, it's designed so that we can put him underneath, and he has rechargeable AC under there, so for heat and such like that, and also so that people can't get to him sometimes. He needs to be, he needs some time alone a lot of times. And then we put all of his gear back here. So it's got lights and it's got some stuff. We've got a speaker that we put on here, play music and stuff like that too. So yeah, it's pretty well equipped for what we need it to be able to do. Because where we go, we don't know where we're going a lot of times when we go to visiting stadiums. So we have to get over the curbs. We have to do that. So it's designed that we can basically get it anywhere.
Now, you travel to pretty much every Gamecock event, or how many events do you estimate that you do with Sir Big Spur?
Somewhere between 75 and 80
a year.
Yeah.
Wow.
So I know last year we did right at 14,200 miles.
14,200 miles.
That was all of the miles with the SBS events and things that we had to go to that pertain to Sir Big Spur.
Nice. And he travels around in a kind of a sweet little van, as I've
Oh yeah, he's got a nice one now, buddy. Yeah, absolutely, he does. So we've gone through a couple other vehicles, but what we have now is sort of purpose fit for him, so that when we leave here, we'll go back there and I can crank up the little generator and have his own AC inside there without running the van.
So while you're in there enjoying Darius Rucker, he's going to be chilling into the air.
We hope so.
Yeah. Now, any chance he's going to get on stage with Darius tonight?
Don't know yet until we get back there and sort of see what they have planned.
So, so there is a possibility.
We don't know. It just sort of depends.
Yeah. Now, just let's talk about the day-to-day of caring for this guy. Let's talk about, what's a typical day in the life of Sir Big Spur?
Well, first of all, it's just not for the program because we have to raise them, and we have Sir Big Spur here, and then we have 4 of his sons, 4-year-old, 3-year-old, 2-year-old, 1-year-old. So every year when we breed, we look for another Gamecock that could possibly be able to do this. You have to find one that we can handle, first of all, and then they have to be able to handle the chaos of everything. So it's a long process, and that's where Beth is really involved. She does most of the handling of the birds when they are very young. She takes them out, walks them, feeds them by hand. We go ahead and start working with them as much as possible to get them acclimated to what we need them to do, because by nature they want to be aggressive.
Yeah.
So we probably, to get to a bird, we may rehome somewhere between 15 and 20 birds.
Okay. So
to get them, because like I said, their nature is to be aggressive. So it takes a long time to go through the process to find a Gamecock that can possibly do this.
Yeah, and I'm sitting.
And we have 33 hens.
I'm sitting two feet away from this animal, and I don't feel immediately scared right now.
No,
even though I'm looking at some major spurs on this guy.
Yeah, those are some big spurs. He is Sir Big Spur.
He is Sir Big Spur.
That's right.
Yeah, that's.
So we actually work on those. We have to trim them and keep them back because they'll grow. They're sort of a combination between a bone and a fingernail.
Oh, okay.
So, and they will continue to grow, but we trim them back so that we can put his tether on there to keep him safe and others. And
so how many times a day does this critter eat?
Oh, he eats all day. He's got food all the time. But here
he doesn't have a weight problem, though. I mean, what's
no? Well, he's got 14 girls in there too.
Oh, okay. Well, that makes sense. Okay, that helps.
Beth makes so we have game day treats that he does not get at home. So here he'll get, like when we go to baseball, we'll set up basically a little charcuterie board for him. So he'll have grapes, he'll have mozzarella cheese, and it has to be red grapes. Doesn't like green grapes. Mozzarella cheese, toast cheese crackers.
Yeah.
Chopped up nuts, and some of his food that he actually eats all the time, and mealworms.
And I actually saw Beth she pulled out some cheese and gave it to one of the kids that was coming here to get a picture with Sir Big Spur. This is a cheese-eating bird.
Well, or grapes, or and a lot of times the kids, the children, they're able to feed him.
Yeah.
Which is a great experience for them too.
This, I could see where this would be a great hobby for somebody, but this really has become sort of an all-consuming passion for you, hasn't it, Van?
It really is, because it's a lot more than just worrying about or taking care of the gamecock, okay? He is the symbol of the living spirit of South Carolina Gamecocks.
Yeah.
So he's the gamecock. We get to interact, as we're both educators, as you know. We're able to interact with people who love South Carolina Gamecocks also.
Right.
And we're able to, help them as much as possible and encourage them as much as possible. And we get asked tons of questions. We don't have all the answers, but we want to be the best ambassadors that we possibly can for the university, through Sir Big Spur. So, and having people be able to come up and take pictures, people to come up and touch, feel, hold Sir Big Spur, that's the next level of experience than just being able to talk about the university. So everyone can actually relate. They love the Gamecocks. That's why they're here, and to actually be able to hold, talk, speak to, touch the real live Gamecock. That's a great experience.
Well, and it was interesting because there are players on that Gamecock squad that just sat there with hundreds of fans that just walked through clamoring to get their picture, their signature on a poster. And these Gamecock players, they also had that sort of childlike fascination when they popped over here and they saw Big Spur in the house.
Oh yeah. Yeah, they enjoy it. They really do. We're super careful around them because we don't want to.
You don't want to wind up on the front page of the paper.
Get his hand or anything. You know what I mean?
You don't want to wind up on the front page of the paper that you lost the quarterback.
It's really up to them if they want to hold him or if they want to touch him or whatever picture. We'll definitely oblige that. Yeah.
That is really amazing. That it really.
I'll pass this off to her.
Yeah. All right, Beth. Let's come on. Beth, come on in and let's chat a little bit with you while we pull this experience in. Sir Big Spur does. Maybe I'm talking a little too loud for Big Spur is getting a little excited. But Beth, you are the mama, I guess we'll say, of Sir Big Spur. You and
feed her the mama.
What?
I clean up. I feed them and pet them.
So Van really gets the one that kind of just gets to play. You do all the work. Is that it? No. But you're both educators. Do you consider veteran educators? Do you consider kind of what you do almost like education?
Oh, definitely. Yeah, it's an extension. Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is very. It's an extension of education because do you get a chance to kind of talk about chicken biology and things like that?
Yeah, they ask all kind of questions. So we get to tell them all about the chickens and how he calls them over to get the food and how he protects them. And so anyway, we actually can teach them a lot. We go to the chicken camp in Lexington usually every summer, and we take them to school events and let the kids hold them and take pictures, and they play sandstorm and do all this stuff with them. So he gets around a lot of educational.
Now, I must ask you, were you a Gamecock before you became the mama of Sir Big Spur?
I was. I used to go to the games with my dad when my brother was in school here.
Okay, I didn't know if you were kind of wedged into being a Gamecock against your will.
It was since I was tiny. I used to come to the games with Daddy, and we'd sit up high with his binoculars and watch the games. So he'd be really excited right now if he's looking down from heaven.
And just you get to that you're on the sidelines with the live mascot. Now I want to veer off just a little bit because you now spend your days traveling with Sir Big Spur and Papa Big Spur right over here, but you're an artist as well.
Yeah, I do a lot of things on the side. I just finished a big peach blossom mural in Johnston,
South Carolina, Edgefield County.
finished one years ago in Trenton.
Yes.
And then I finished one just recently at the new Pizza Hut in Edgefield. It's like a history of Edgefield.
Yeah.
It starts in the late 1700s when the town was founded.
So as an artist out here doing this now, just doing the sort of ambassadorship, if you will, for the University of South Carolina. Do those marry in some way in your mind that you have to bring sort of artistic sensibilities to this as well?
We actually designed the cockaboose. I drew up designs for the cockaboose and the block C that he sits in at the games.
Right.
And then we gave it to Matt Vaughn with Sonorama, and he created it from the pictures.
Nice.
Yeah, and I've done a bunch of paintings of Sir Big Spur and give them away.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
We need one hanging in the studio.
That's right. I'll give you. I've got
I
think 14 different paintings I've done and prints of all of them.
Wow.
I'll be glad to give you some.
No, you don't have to give me some, but I appreciate it.
Glad to.
But that's awesome. And Van, of course, is over there. He's carrying Sir Big Spur. Yeah. Now, what is it? He talked about the day-to-day and the caring. Does this guy eat a special food? I mean, do you have to get special Sir Big Spur food for this guy?
Well, he's got a gamecock mix and then the laying hens, but that's pure protein. And so he eats that, gamecock mix, scratch, and some bird seed and mealworms, dried mealworms, and treats. I'll take cabbage and stuff and hang them in their little hanger nets. And he eats special treats too, and he likes the game day because he gets to have mozzarella and chopped up peanuts, dried mealworms, and he doesn't have to share any of that with the girls.
Will he peck me if I put my hand out like that?
Probably not.
Well, he might.
Okay.
Not while I'm petting him.
All right. And literally, I'm a foot away from Sir Big Spur, who is an imposing figure. He really is. I mean, it's a handsome animal. It's a very handsome animal, but I would not want to make Sir Big Spur mad, especially not with those talons right down there.
We just trimmed those talons about 2 weeks ago. They were long and pointed. We just trimmed them with a Dremel tool. And he acts like he's getting a pedicure. He doesn't mind at all.
I don't mind. All right, let's go back to Van over here, and let's talk a little bit more to you, my man. Now, you know, sports is it's a very competitive, and rivalries are a thing. Is security ever an issue for Sir Big Spur? Do you have to like protect him from? You know, you hear those stories of like about the mascot, the horse mascot being stolen, and is there heavy duty security around Sir Big Spur?
We do have security when we go to opposite game.
Yeah, about a fist away from your mouth, but yeah, like that. Yeah,
we do have security when we go to away games and such. And we usually go in with the cheer team and Carolina band.
Yeah.
So there's security for all.
And the South Carolina troopers hanging out.
We stay together.
Now you got to tell me, do the troopers get giddy around this thing too? Because I'm sitting here, I'm just kind of good. I mean, I would think that anybody
we have if we're at Tennessee, and like the motorcycle policemen that take us in and that kind of thing, that escort us in and stuff. Oh yeah, they're all around. They want to get pictures with Sir Big Spur and all that kind of stuff too. So yeah, we have security pretty much.
All right, you got to tell me if you can, who's the most famous person that has ever hung out with Sir Big Spur? President of the United States. Has the president met?
President? No presidents yet.
We're trying to decide who the most famous person who's ever hung out with Sir Big Spur.
No, that's what he's asking.
President here.
Oh,
the president of the university.
The dignitaries here, yeah, Dr. Emeritus. And then we've been on College Game Day. He's been on College Game Day.
That's right. So the guys that got like Lee Corso has hung out with Sir.
As a matter of fact, I'll tell you the best dual shot was on the game day bus with Lee Corso and Darius Rucker.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, which we're getting ready to go see.
Yeah, we're about to go see Darius Rucker here in a bit, but
So yeah, that I would say, without me racking my brain, we're going to go with that.
So, do you aspire for anybody for him to meet? Is there anybody that would be your most coveted picture of Sir Big Spur?
I have no idea.
No,
I do not. I really don't.
You want to take Sir Big Spur to the White House? Well,
we were invited.
If you were okay, all right. Anybody from the White House that might be listening, Sir Big Spur would like to come visit at the White House. Okay,
absolutely.
So just come on and bring Sir Big Spur to the. Absolutely. That is so awesome. And again, they got folks coming up, hanging out with Sir Big Spur again. Okay, just a couple more questions, my friend, and we'll wrap this episode up.
Come on.
I love how we are capturing the image, the energy of this Garnet and Black Spring Fest, because this really is a party about the Gamecock culture. There's live music out here on Lincoln Street. There's food trucks. There's people playing cornhole up there. There's a little putting green up there. As Van mentioned a little while ago, members of the Gamecocks football team were lined up here. People got free posters, and they walked through the line and got it signed up. This is incredible energy. Have you always been a Gamecock? Or did you kind of have to convert from Clemson?
I grew up a Clemson fan.
Okay. All right.
My brother went to Clemson.
Yeah.
And I actually went to Clemson football camp when I was in 8th, 9th grade.
You did?
I did. Yeah. And but here was the issue at that particular time. I was an all-state trombone player,
Right.
Growing up. So Clemson did not have a music school or a degree. So I was offered to come to the University of South Carolina. So that ended up being my home, and it ended up being a great decision.
Okay, so you actually went to school here but you were originally a Clemson fan. So you didn't have to go through
Before I came here.
You didn't have to go through a full Gamecock conversion camp.
No.
Or let's say four years of studying here was a Gamecock conversion camp, right?
It didn't take but a minute.
It didn't take this is a fun campus. I mean, evidenced by the fact that we are all going to see Darius Rucker here in just a few minutes. Well, my brother, we are about to wrap up this edition of Off the Front Porch podcast. Just to sort of set the stage again, we are sitting here, actually I would say probably less than 300 feet from the front door of Colonial Life Arena. We're hanging out with Van Clark and his lovely wife, Beth. We're hanging out with Sir Big Spur, the live mascot for the USC Gamecocks. Check this handsome guy out. He is amazing. And we have been talking all things Gamecock, but specifically the mascot culture here. Van, thank you so much. Anything you want to say to folks who may be out and might be seeing you guys coming to a live event somewhere else? Anything folks need to know about the life and times of Sir Big Spur?
I tell you, the best way is to come to a baseball game.
Yeah.
Because we're right off of first base at the top at the atrium right up there.
Right.
And it's full access. Anybody can come up and get a picture with Sir Big Spur during the game, up through about seventh inning, somewhere around there. But yeah, they're more than welcome to come.
So go out to Founders Park and you can hang out with Sir Big Spur.
That's the easiest way.
Well, my brother, it's always good to visit with you. Thank you for coming in.
I had no idea we'd run into you.
No notice, but that's what events like this are for. It's all coming out here, just being spontaneous, enjoying the moment.
This is definitely a multitasking event.
Yeah, and we're going to go in and we're going to party with Lauren Elena and Darius Rucker. Oh. Is he taking a poop over there?
Absolutely.
So
then go join him.
After this is over, I might have to. All right, there was the Gamecock daddy of Sir Big Spur, Van Clark, his lovely wife Beth, and Sir Big Spur hanging out over there. This has been so much fun out here at the Garnet and Black Spring Fest at the University of South Carolina. Thank you for listening to this edition of Off the Front Porch. Next week, we will be going to Beaufort, South Carolina, and we're going to take you out to the new Jonathan Green Maritime Cultural Center. It's a celebration of all things Gullah Geechee, and we're going to talk with the artist Jonathan Green and talk a little bit about the Gullah Geechee culture. So please be sure to follow us on Facebook and on Instagram. Subscribe to our YouTube channel where you can see video of today's broadcast. And who knows, you could maybe see me hang out with Sir Big Spur. So thank you for listening to Off the Front Porch. We'll see you out and about.